Welcome everybody to one of the first videos that I'm going to try. Um, I'm new to making videos, so bear with. Today I'm going to go over a few things that you can do in the room editor, and I made a new-ish avatar just for this reason. She's all in her newbie clothes, if you can tell. Her inventory, has a few things in it. But we're going to focus on the furniture. And when you first make a room in Sinespace, you get a chair and a couch. And we'll be playing around with those for now. Let's see what they look like. I'm going to click Edit Room down here at the bottom, just above the shop button on my screen. It may be a little different for yours, depending on how big your screen is. So I'm going to click this chair here, and I'm going to drag it out and set her down. And as you can see, it automatically gets a few little handles on it to where I can move it around, I can move it up, I can move it down, I can move it side to side, etc. I'm going to just leave it here in the driveway because I haven't moved into my new home yet. I'm going to drag out the couch the same way. I'm going to click on it and drag my cursor over to the side here, and I'm going to drop it out. Now down here on the left hand side of the screen at the bottom, I've got a few little goodies down here. I can scale it up and down with the scale button. I can rotate it, and I'm going to rotate this couch around because I don't like the way it's positioned here. And you know, sometimes you rotate it around and it gets all askew, and it's just crazy if you don't understand certain things. And I'm going to teach you these things too, because I deal with this a lot, and I'm brand new to, I consider myself a newbie for Unity. So, but these are all features within Unity itself. I don't know nothing about Unity, and I'm kind of guessing maybe either you might or you might not. So what I'm going to do, since this is all askew, I kind of got it a little better, but it's not perfect. So I'm going to go over here to the right hand side of the screen, and I'll see objects in area. Now if I don't see this window, let me close it out. I will see the inspector, okay? So, and if I click on the inspector, I can move this window around anywhere I want it on my screen. I like it over to the side. You might like it in the middle, whatever you want. But only thing I see in the inspector right now is the terrain under the house. I don't want to mess with the terrain under the house, because if I do, I'll go flying through the air. Okay, and I can click on any of these things that are in my scene, and I can see that they come up on the inspector. Okay, but right now I want this couch because it's all cattywampus. So I'm going to click on the couch, and I still have my rotate handles up. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look in the inspector, and I'm going to go to transform component. Now, I don't know if that word is actually Euler. It looks like Euler to me, so I'm going to roll with it. And I'm going to look at these numbers, 358.30. That's not a good number for me, so I'm going to rename that one to 0. Okay. 84.86.7 on the Y. I'm going to rename that one to 90. Okay. And 0.4131, I'm going to name that one to 0. Okay. Now, if I look at my couch, It's a lot straighter than it was. Now I can go over here to the left to the move feature, and it'll give me handles, and I can move it further away from the chair. I can move it back a little so that it looks more comfortable for people to sit in if they were sitting in my driveway, or actually the sidewalk beside the driveway, and that's fine. So I'm going to click save because I kind of like that, and I don't want to lose it. Save is my friend. Whenever I like something and I'm in room edit, I click save, because if my computer crashes, if my power goes out, whatever, the server already knows that I saved this project and I don't have to start all over from scratch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down here again to the left side. I'm going to click enable avatar move, because I want to move around my scene. Even though I've got this highlighted, I can move, and I can see that now I can walk in between these two chairs. They're far enough away from each other. I'm not tripping over myself to walk in between them. Perfect. That's the way I wanted it. Now, if I wanted to take these chairs and move them both at the same time, I'm going to click and select them both by holding the control key on my keyboard whenever I click. Okay. See, if I just click one of them, great. I can click the other one, great. No, I want both of them. If I mess up and do like I did a minute ago, and you saw me do it, I hold down Alt and click. Alt is not the key, it's Control. So, and keep in mind, I am on a Windows machine, not a Mac. Okay. But I can hold Control and I can click both of these items that I placed in my scene, and I can move them both at the same time now. Okay. By letting go of the Control key and grabbing the handle, I can move it up and down. I can move it side to side. I could even go down here and click rotate, and I can rotate them and make them all askew, which I really didn't want to do. But I can also go, remember transform? We can go back to transform component, look at the Euler angle. We're going to name that one 0, we're going to name that one 0, and we're going to name that one 0 because they were all 350, 360-ish. Okay? And we can rotate them around to where they need to be, or where I desire them to be. Now, if I said, oh,